Okay, give it up for Simone and Isabella. You're good.
Okay. This is our Zenith project. I'm Isabella. I'm in animation. I'm Simone. I'm in design. So the original idea we had for this project was to make an album. We're both really passionate about music, but then we realized we really did not have enough time to make one. So we had 3 inspirations to create a whole new project. First of all was our little cousins. We really wanted to make something that we can use to educate them. Second off was my German Shepherd, Rogue. And third was the satisfaction we had from making the documentary books last year. So finally, a mix of all those 3, we decided to make a children's book about dogs. So the goal of this project was to make a book, AR to go along with the book, dog tags, and bandanas. So this, because of the fact that we changed our idea, this meant a lot more research. We had to look up a lot of different websites to find out the essentials and basics of making a children's book, as well as going to the library and checking out 12 children's books to be able to use as references. So in order to tackle this project that we wanted to make, we decided to make our own calendar that really just put in all of our deadlines and things we wanted to get done in time. So this leads into storyboarding. So we originally had this really big storyboard, and then we realized it wasn't interesting for kids, so we went into one that was focused on conflict resolution, where the character gets lost, then meets characters on the way, and that's where you educate the kids about other stuff, and then resolution, the character gets found. Things always change. This storyboard it had planned for 48 pages, and now we have a solid 62 pages in this children's book. These are some of my original sketches from the beginning of the project, trying to solidify a style. And one of the biggest parts that we knew at the beginning of making this story was we wanted to make a book that included real characters. So this meant putting in real dogs and being able to say, this character that you saw in the book is actually in real life. So the first dog, if you didn't see him walk in, is Jericho. He is at NVHS. Usually he's a guide dog puppy, and I see him every day, and I felt that he'd be the perfect addition to our book, and him and Miss Johnson are just both great. So the next dog we wanted to include was Percy. She's a service dog on Instagram. She has a really big platform. Her and her handler Claire work to educate people on service dogs and things like that. They make YouTube videos and post a lot on Instagram. Next is Doggy Day Out. So Doggy Day Out was kind of our civic responsibility and a way to benefit the community through this project. It's a program through the Humane Society of Silicon Valley for volunteers to be able to take out shelter dogs for the day, just to get them out for a little bit. This is the dog we took out that day. His name is Vinny. He's a German Shepherd. And he was the perfect addition to our book because he just was able to exemplify the fact that not all shelter dogs are the same. And we made a video about him, but unfortunately we don't have enough time to show it. Next, we wanted to include a police canine. I did a documentary book about police canines last year, and I do have a lot of connections to police canine handlers. But then we saw this dog on Instagram, and we knew we really wanted to include her in the book, so we contacted her and her handler. And so this is Kaya, and she is a pit bull rescue. That is she's the first pit bull canine in New York, and she has a really incredible story. Process of painting the pages. So this isn't a really super complicated background, as I'll show you later. There's a lot more complicated ones, but I just wanted to show this for I don't know, to give you an example. So did the floor, then I painted the wall, and I made sure to use neutral colors so the characters stand out. I put in the characters based off of the storyboard and also a lot of dog references because I am not used to drawing dogs. Yeah, I signed myself up for a project about so many of them. So I chose the pose, and then I put a flat color so that when I put the top coat, it doesn't seem as empty. I use these brushes that are super great for like textures. It makes it seem like a lot less flat. Then I took away the lines, which we'll use later. Then added lighting effects, which I never did before, so that was pretty cool to learn. More cleanup and touch-up, and then this is the finished product that is in the book. So I cooled down a lot of the colors, because the one before it, you could see it was like really yellow, and then, yeah, so this is the one that's in the book. I added a picture frame to add depth to the page as well. This is where I lived for the past 2 months. I used this waxing tablet that I was able to get from Freestyle, and yeah, it was very helpful to have that at my disposal. We made 60 out of 62 pages are painted by me, and some of the more detailed ones took up to 6 hours. Yeah. Okay. So here's the book. We gotta do a quick look through.
You have enough time.
Okay. So this is the cover, and just gonna flip through here. So beginning, she's bored. Here's an ice cream truck, runs outside. She then bumps into Jericho, and she talks to Jericho and learns that he's working. What? And then, so she's still talking to him, and then she realizes she's lost. This is a really complicated page to do. Then she runs by this TV store, learns about all these dogs in film. Then runs into Percy. Then she's talking to Percy, and she learns more about service dogs, how it's not just one like need. And wants to get home still, runs into Vinny. Realizes he doesn't have a home. Then looks up, realizes he's in front of Balto's statue. And this is a dog that we included. He's not actually a real dog, but he's like more of a lead-in to the next page, which is history dogs. So it's like a lot of really famous dogs in history. Then here's Kaya, over to the right. Also, this whole book rhymes. So that was very difficult to do. Then she gets home, and the dogs featured, and more information about each of the dogs. Jericho likes sleeping in cardboard boxes, so that's why I put it in boxes. Okay, so, and more information. This was a really cool page that we added very last minute, but it's for kids to learn about dog body language and also how to approach a service dog, because that's not something that I didn't even learn that as a kid. And then the back page. Oh no, what is this? Okay. Okay, so then we decided to make a coloring book. So we used the line art that we didn't end up using in the book to make a coloring book. We went to the store, saw a bunch of coloring books, and got inspiration of different activities to include. And we made our own little coloring book that had an even amount of coloring pages and activities for kids to do, including characters from the book. Yeah. And we made sure to bind them with yarn to make them super like cute and kid friendly. Then we made bandanas. So I made these bandanas. I designed a logo that we'd be able to use throughout the book, and so it really kind of ties everything together. I hand painted them using soft acrylic paint, which really just stays on there no matter how much you wash it. I used this frame to be able to stretch it, to paint it, and ironed it, and it was a very long process to make all of them, but here's all the bandanas. They will be for sale, yeah. And then I made dog tags. I used the same logo, just put it in Illustrator, and then had them laser engraved, and they came out super nice. Thank you, Mr. Flo. And this is the entire book bundle without the book. So the challenges and issues we face. I was very nervous because I don't draw dogs a lot, so this is a very like ambitious project for me. And I was nervous because there was actually a lot of people outside of ourselves involved in this book, and we really had to make sure we had a lot of plan Bs in case they didn't get back to us for whatever reason. Lessons learned. Don't be afraid to reach out to anyone. If you bite off more than you can chew, don't be afraid to by the amount you have to do. And also stress can only help so much.